Let's kick things off with a bang. Today in Perth, we're tackling dramatic courtroom claims, architectural controversies, and celestial surprises, sure to leave you looking skyward. Dean Bark here. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark. We're reporting from the ever-vibrant city of Perth. All right, here's where we begin. Paul Andrew Hart is facing trial after unleashing Satan's spit at Northam Bunnings, creating chaos and, a bit more than spicy air. The incident on April 25th saw paramedics stepping in to aid 11 affected people, while 15 experienced irritating symptoms from this noxious substance. Now Hart insists it was all just a mix-up, claiming he meant to use a novelty fart spray instead. Bunnings, meanwhile, faced a hefty blow of $16,000 in losses for cleanup and staff compensation. Despite an admission of guilt for using the noxious substance, Hart's going to trial to clear up the confusion about his intentions. Interestingly, this mishap underscores the risks attached to novelty items. They might seem humorous, but clearly, they can turn hazardous quickly. My take? Hart's claim seems like more spin than substance. Accountability is, after all, critical. Let's pivot to the next story. Imagine checking into a luxurious 16th floor Airbnb and finding a window covered with plastic instead of glass. That's exactly what happened to a Melbourne mother, Isabel, who was left completely speechless by the conditions of her Perth Airbnb. Arriving for a family wedding in April, Isabel found her luxury stay a serious breach of safety due to that precarious window setup. Initially, Airbnb only offered a partial refund, but after a media uproar, they compensated fully and included a $500 coupon. Yet the listing's still up on Booking.com, which I must say is bemusing at the very least. This case really sheds light on the gaps in safety standards and regulations for vacation rentals. It seems like their luxury label is more dangerous than delightful. Vigilance is key when picking a home away from home. And now for something completely different. A visit to Bonnie Doon Park in Connolly turned into a nightmare when Perth resident Craig Middleton, along with his dog Indy, was attacked by a bull mastiff. This vicious encounter on a Saturday left Middleton requiring surgery for severe bite wounds. What's troubling, though, is that the dog's owner didn't stick around to help. Instead, they fled the scene. The city of Joondalup is now investigating the attack, but the owner's vanishing act leaves many unanswered questions. This incident brings us to the pressing need for firmer animal control in public spaces. Walking away in the middle of chaos is almost as bad as the attack itself. Accountability in public spaces isn't optional, folks. Moving on, a significant crash occurred during peak morning traffic on Riverside Drive in Perth's CBD. It involved a Transperth bus colliding with a car. Fortunately, the bus was without passengers, but the chaos led to 2 hospitalizations and substantial traffic delays. With Riverside Drive being a key commuter route, the accident prompted road closures and a response from emergency teams. While it was a margin of relief that the bus was empty, the underlying issue highlights persistent vulnerabilities during peak traffic times in Perth. An empty bus is certainly a silver lining in an otherwise public safety black cloud. Road safety, especially during peak hours, continuously needs refinement to avoid such mishaps. And finally, Karinyup West development persists amid rising parking concerns. The Metro Interdevelopment Assessment Panel gave no heed to the City of Stirling's pleas for additional parking measures regarding this $300 million development project. With 2 new towers and significant accommodation planned, unresolved parking inadequacies have plagued the Karinyup Shopping Center since its $800 million revamp. It's a glaring indication of broader impacts on local congestion and community satisfaction. In such grand urban planning schemes, overlooking essential elements like parking is a troubling misstep. It's a classic case of needing comprehensive foresight, wouldn't you say? And that's the wrap from the City Report with Dean Bark, straight from Perth. Stay informed, and I'll see you all tomorrow.